Welcome to the Hickory Academy of Martial Arts Leadership Podcast. I am your host, Joshua Page, and today we are talking about your personal example and how that affects the people around you, how that inspires or uninspires people, and why it's so important, to have such a great personal example, not just for you, but for everyone around you. So get a pen, get a piece of paper, or whatever you take notes on, write down the stuff that you like, even maybe write down some of the stuff you don't think applies to you. Maybe down the road it will. It could be the best piece of information you got out of the whole talk. So, number one, people are going to be inspired by your example. They're going to be inspired to do more, to take risk, and to keep going if you're doing a great example, right? If you are doing more, taking chances, and you keep going through adversity. Conversely, they're going to take it easy. They're going to make excuses. They're going to justify their current behavior based on your poor example, right? So if you step on the gas, everybody around you is going to have at least the example to, or maybe the friendly pressure to step on the gas as well. If you start coasting, everybody's going to start coasting with you, right? So make sure that you are, number one, you're doing something difficult every day. So there's 5 things we're going to talk about. This is the first one. Do something difficult every single day. For me personally, that's exercise. It doesn't have to be that. Today's Wednesday, which means I go meet my friend Mitch and we run 4 miles. And I'll be honest, today on the way over, I was thinking about how I could never run again for the rest of my life, right? How I could just stop running completely, how it's too tough on me, I need to take it easy, I'm getting older, blah, 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 blah. And luckily I had somebody keep me accountable, number one, and it was depending on me to be there. So I got there, we started running. By the end, I remember why I enjoy running, why it's enjoyable. We had a great run, I felt fantastic, but it was just getting over that hurdle, right? So I had a great leader in Mitch who was there, ready to rock and roll, and got me to follow suit, right? So you need to be that person for somebody else. By doing something difficult every day, the people around you are more likely to do something difficult every day because they see the positive change that it makes in your life. Number 2, be brave enough to be bad at it. And what is it? Whatever it is you're doing that's difficult. Be brave enough to be bad at something that you're working on. For me, I'm not the fastest runner in the world, so I have to be brave enough to be okay with that, but to keep pushing it to make myself better, right? Be brave enough to be bad at it. When people see you doing something difficult and failing at it, that sends a pretty awesome message, right? We don't have to be perfect, right? But the fact that we're trying it, right? For me, if I see somebody I think is perfect, like if you've ever been on Instagram, right? Everything on there is perfect. Everybody looks perfect. Everything they do is perfect because you're only seeing the edited version, a highlight of one moment or 20 seconds of their day, right? And sometimes it's kind of daunting if you see somebody on Instagram that's doing like a cool yoga move or gymnastic move or martial arts move, and I'll never be able to do that, right? Because we don't see the failures. We don't see them being bad at something. So number 1, do something difficult, but also number 2, be brave enough to be bad at it because your example of just simply trying to do it is going to motivate and inspire people too. Be smart enough, number 3, be smart enough to be consistent at it. It's okay to be bad at it, but it's not okay to quit it, right? It's okay to be bad at it, but not okay to quit it. If the people around you see you quitting, right, they're going to be able to have that little excuse in their back pocket. Well, you tried it, you couldn't do it, you quit, right? Don't give them that excuse. Don't give yourself that excuse, right? From a personal leadership and leading other people standpoint, don't give yourself that excuse. You're bad at it, who cares, right? The purpose is we're doing it. We have a rule at our academy, actually. You can't say, I can't do something. We say, I'm working on it. So it's okay to be bad at it, but it's not okay to quit it, right? Just keep working at it. Number 4, be patient enough to get good at it. If you're consistent with it, no matter how bad you are at it, you will improve, right? It can be incrementally, it can be leaps and bounds, right? It's going to take time, but that is with everything. Everything worth having takes time to get. You have to invest, you have to work. There's no such thing as an overnight success. Everybody that's an overnight success has been working for 10 years to get to that point. Remember that. So number 4, be patient enough to get good at it. And the last one is encourage people to do the same. Not just through your example, but tell people, right? If I can do this, You can do this. If I can run 4 miles, definitely believe me, you can do it too, right? Probably faster and look a lot more graceful than me. And that's amazing, right? Because your example is going to inspire me, just like hopefully my example will inspire you or other people. So number 1, do something difficult every single day. Number 2, be brave enough to be bad at it. But number 3, be smart enough to be consistent at it. Number 4, be patient enough to get good at it. And number 5, encourage people to do the same. So get up, get out, get moving, and I'll see you guys on the mat soon. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the podcast.